Yo guys, Codelife here. In today's video of Fortnite Pro Player updates, I'm going to be showing you guys the recent keybind changes from both Mongraal and Tfue. As well as that guys, I will also be talking about the newest blog post from Epic Games that talks about the Brute. Before we do go into all that though guys, I will say that if you are enjoying these update videos, then please consider hitting that like button, as it really does help out the channel guys and it is very much appreciated. Also, if you do happen to not be subscribed to my channel, then please consider subscribing as well, as we're getting really close to hitting that 150k subscriber mark on YouTube, which just blows my mind, so every sub does help me get there. Now let's start off with taking a look at Mongraal's New Keybinds first. So for Mongraal's New Keybinds, he's changed his pickaxe, his trap, and his special gun keybinds. His pickaxe bind was on C, but is now on Q. His trap bind was on the number 5, but is now on C. And his special gun bind, aka the RPG of a sniper, was on Q, but is now on the number 5 instead. I'll also show the rest of Mongraal's keybinds on screen right now for you guys, so that these new changes make sense. Next up, we've got Tfue's New Keybinds. For Tfue's New Keybinds, he's changed his wall, his reload, and his switch quickbar keybind. For Tfue's wall keybind, he did previously have it bound to C, but now he has it bound to R. For his reload keybind, he did previously have that on R, but now that that's his wall keybind, he's now using C to reload and to rotate instead. And finally, for Tfue's quick switch bar keybind, this, for those that don't know, is pretty much just an alternative wall keybind that, from what I've heard, can actually be very effective when taking people's walls on low ping. Tfue previously didn't use this and actually had it unbound, but now that Tfue's actually started using it, he now has it bound to G, which was not previously bound to anything. I'll also show you guys the rest of his keybinds on screen right now so that these new keybinds make sense. Moving on to our final topic of the day, why Epic Games won't remove the Mech. So last night, Epic Games put together another blog post titled Fortnite and the Brute. In this blog post, they pretty much said that they've been listening to all of the complaints that the community has shared so far regarding the Mech. They then talk about how their goal for Fortnite is to make the game a fun experience for everyone, and for everyone that's playing has a chance to win or even get their first elimination. Epic Games then shows some basic graphs that show that the Brutes aren't that strong, insinuating that they're happy with the state of the Brutes currently in the game, which I myself find very worrying. And by the way, the data must be wrong on these graphs, as there's literally no way the Brutes are only getting 4 kills on average every game. Like, I'm not even joking, every time I get killed by a Brute, the guy that's driving the Brute has like 9+ kills. So from that, I think that Epic have actually toned down the stats on these, in my opinion. After showing these graphs, Epic Games then state this: "We regularly have and will continue to release content that shakes up the gameplay in Fortnite in unexpected ways, and we're committed to providing a constantly evolving, entertaining, and fun experience to all players." In my opinion, I do somewhat agree with Epic for their vision for Fortnite. I think that what they've just said there will keep the game alive and stop it from dying. Like, literally no other game that I've played gets as many updates as Fortnite does, and that's just a fact. But the problem what I've got is that the updates that they're actually pushing out are quite worrying. Like the Brute update, for example. The Brutes should have literally been removed from day one. Like, they were just so overpowered, it was unbelievable. And even on this day, they still are crazy OP. I wouldn't mind if they were just pushing out these crazy updates in the standard solo game mode. I think that there should be a separate loot pool for both solo and the competitive playlists. Like, the Brutes just shouldn't be in the competitive playlists at all. I feel really bad for the competitive players that are competing for literally life-changing money that have to deal with things like Brutes in the game that just completely remove the skill gap. But yeah, you guys know what Epic Games are like. We'll have to see where this does go. Loads of players and streamers have actually stopped playing the game since the Brutes were added, and I don't think they're going to even return the game until Epic Games do remove the Brutes. So we will just have to see what happens. But yeah guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'll be having a read through all of them guys, as I'm really curious to see what you guys are thinking about this. And yeah, that's all the updates I got for today. If you guys did enjoy this video, then be sure to drop a like on it. And if you guys would like to take that extra step in supporting me, you can do this easily as well by using code Codelife in the Fortnite item shop. It really does help out the channel guys when you do purchase skins with my code, and is very much appreciated. So a massive thank you to everyone so far that's purchased a skin with my code. It really does help me out. And yeah, Hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.